Paytm, for the first time, they've disclosed how much they intend to raise from the much-awaited IPO. One97 Communications, which is the parent company of Paytm, intends to issue fresh shares worth 12,000 crore rupees. Let's take it across then to my colleague Nayanthara Rai, who joins in with all those details. Nayanthara, we understand that an EGM has been called for on the 12th of July on this regard. What clues are you picking up regarding the promoter status as well as the overall size of the Paytm issue?
Well, we at ET have actually accessed the notice that has been sent to the shareholders for the extraordinary general meeting in July. So this is the second time that One97 Communications has reached out to shareholders for what could be India's largest IPO. So here it goes. The first time you're ever seeing a number that's being put, and that is of about $1.6 billion. But that's for the fresh issue of shares. Now, as we all know, an IPO doesn't only have fresh issue of shares. It can also have existing shares that a promoter or an employee puts up as offer for sale. And that has also been discussed at the EGM. Shareholders have already been reached out to by the company in the past, saying if they would like to, surrender their shares for the IPO, they can do so. So that's also, of course, going to be a part of it, which has been discussed in the extraordinary general meeting notice. What's also very interesting is a pre-IPO placement. That is also what the shareholders are going to be approving. So even before the draft red herring prospectus is filed, will Paytm go in for a big pre-IPO placement? If you go by the EGM notice, it certainly seems like that. So $1.6 billion for the fresh issue of shares. Then you're talking about a pre-IPO placement, and of course, whatever is raised on behalf of the employees when they give up their ESOPs. The other important bit in the in the EGM notice has to do with the future of Vijay Shekhar Sharma at the company. He's going to be declassified as a promoter. His stake is anyway less than 15%. When I did reach out to my sources in the company, as well as the merchant bankers who are working on this issue, what they've basically explained is that as per the SEBI guidelines, no shareholder can have extra voting rights, etc. And so it's going to move to be aligned with the SEBI guidelines and with the promoter stake at this way it is. So certainly interesting times ahead of us. This is perhaps the first time officially also that you're seeing a promoter of a startup, of course a Decacorn, saying declassification as a promoter status.